The time is 9:37, and the history of African-American basketball players, it is being celebrated at the Greater Twin Cities African-American Basketball Hall of Fame. It is inducting its first class, and we are fortunate enough to have Jayar Young, the organization's founder, with us this morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's start with this. The history here. Why did you want to do this? Why is this so significant?
You know, I'm from a rich history of basketball in Michigan. But I was having a conversation with a friend of mine here, and he was a former Mr. Basketball. I was asking about statistics, and he said, "Jerry, you're not going to find them." And I said, "Well, they have to be in the library or
somewhere."
You know, somewhere. He said, "You're not going to find them." So I started looking for them, and then in the process of looking, I asked if there's a African American Basketball Hall of Fame here.
Yeah.
And he says, "I don't know." So I called the Secretary of State. Secretary of State said, "We'll look for it," and they looked and they called me back and said, "No, it's not." I said, "Well, there will be now." You know, so that's how we started.
How did you go about doing it? How did you go about doing this research?
I went into libraries. I went to the Historical Society, and with the Secretary of State's help, they're not supposed to help you, you know, but they did kind of help me a little bit with the name and all that kind of stuff. I got the name first, then I had to pay for that.
Yeah.
And once we got the name locked in, then the process really started of assembling a team.
Yeah.
And so I started handpicking my team. And I put a team together. There's 8 of us. And we went from there, from the ground up.
The stories you can tell.
Okay, I'm thinking because this is the first class.
Right.
Absolutely.
How do you pick that first class? Like the founding, like the fathers of this, how do you pick that?
Starting with research, I went back as far as I could see in yearbooks and at the Historical Society.
Yeah.
And first guys I found played at North High School in 1934.
1934.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that, of course, inspired me to do more.
Yeah.
And so then I started looking at the research team. I was like, you guys got to do some of this stuff. I'm not sleeping now.
I got to do something.
So, yeah. So, you know, we continued on, and we're still researching. This is going to be an ongoing process. We're never going to end this, hopefully. So I've talked to the team. I said, if something happens to me, what's going to happen to this?
Yeah.
And
it can't all fall apart.
No, it can't. It has to continue on. But it's so important to me that these young people understand whose shoulders you're standing on.
Right.
You know, in this whole thing.
Can you tell us about some of the people that are in this first class?
I can. There's the Breedlove twins, Barnell and Cozell Breedlove. They played at North, and they graduated in '37. You know, we have some of the guys that a lot of people know, which are coaches after they were done playing, like Steve Lasley.
Sure.
You know, and you have like Kathy Island Madison, who played, first African-American woman played at the University of Minnesota. You know, Linda Roberts, second African-American woman. Lisa Lissimore, the third African-American woman, played at the university.
Yeah.
You know, and so there's also a group of pioneers we have, which we call trailblazers. And those guys are people that did work with youth to help keep them off the street, keep them out of trouble, keep them on the right path, along with basketball. So there's a group of trailblazers that are going in this induction as well.
Well, I think about legacy, right? I mean, these are the trailblazers you said, the legacy that they leave behind that so many black people may not even know about.
Correct.
You know, and that's why it's so important to talk about this.
Very important, because for me, not being from here, I'm able to tell people about a lot of the history to people that are from here and people that are a lot older than myself. Floyd Smaller, a guy from Minneapolis, I'm not sure where he's from originally, but he coached in St. Paul.
Yeah.
And they tell me he was an extremely great athlete. You know, Frank White is another guy who was an official. He played basketball and baseball. You know, these guys have history. These are older gentlemen with a lot of history. Frank is a historian. Wow. You know.
Yeah.
So many different stories. Jared, this is just the beginning of this conversation. We appreciate you for joining us this morning to talk about this, though.
Thank you for having me.
It's great. The inaugural induction ceremony for the Greater Twin Cities African American Basketball Hall of Fame. It is this Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m. at the Delta Marriott, Minneapolis. We'll include a link when we post this segment on our website, WCCO.com.